Hello, peeps and peepettes. This is Patricia Dunbar Campbell, and I am the host of Wednesday Coffee Talk. Today is Thursday. We're getting it in a little late. Hopefully, it will be up by Friday because we are doing a series called Story Time. I'm going to have been trying to talk about my experience in another state. Last year, this time, I went to another state to do a internship. I learned a lot at this internship. I loved it. I adored the place I worked at. I loved my coworkers. There was not no backbiting. Um, Things that I learned were the greatest things. I have never learned that in nursing, and I have been in nursing or in the healthcare profession for over 25 years. So this is my first installment. If you can relate to anything that's going on here, today I'm just going to just talk about how important it is that you find your place in the healthcare profession where you can get benefits, work as one, work as a team, um, and learn all at the same time with people who are progressing with you or beside you in different areas of the medical field, but they acknowledge that you want to get ahead in life. Believe me when I tell you that I am so glad that this place chose me to work for them during the last, I went there from July to December. I was gone. Okay. Um, and it was I couldn't believe that it was such a positive experience for me that I can no longer say to myself, why would I want to be treated any kind of way when I have a job or had a job that treated me so good and so inclusive that I can't express to you the happiness and joy that I would recommend this job or this place I was where I got my job to anybody. To anybody. I know maybe because people don't live there. How do I say it? Because people don't appreciate what they have, they might think that I'm being exaggerating. But when you have gone through what I have gone through for the last 10, 15 years at this one job, I can truly say the atmosphere of the place was more than I expected. Um, I worked on assisted living, nursing, but it is a independent living, assisted living, and nursing facility. I learned about all that while I was there. Um, no, I wasn't the best worker. Well, I no, I wasn't the best worker, but as a team, I can say that it brought out the best in me because the staff, the higher ups, everybody, to me, in my opinion, was positive. And that's what I want to say. I loved it there. I was very happy, very content because when I walked in the door, I was greeted by a HR person that was very, very positive. And all she did was HR. She didn't do anything extra. She didn't do no extras. She was HR. She made sure that you got your insurance. She made sure she no. She made sure that you got your pay scale. She wrote you out your letter. They even did the background check. They did the, the, the everything they had to do. They did it there on premises. The drug test, everything was done on premises at your the day you sign your papers. All your things that you needed to do, all your certificates was done on campus. Everything was done on campus to expedite the the process of you starting work and getting to work. And plus, they had certain days that you had to finish it, and then when you could get on the computer at any time, finish your work, do your in services, and then go home, or you could start. So I was very, very stunned by that. It was your in services wasn't on paper, it was on computer, it was a separate entity, not your in service. You didn't really have an in service. Like you when you had one person come in that um, taught you how to do the people. You did that for 7 days. After the 7 days, you were on your own. Excuse me, I just had to sneeze. And you were on your own. It was spectacular. So I'm going to tell you guys in this series what I learned, um, and how it went. And I hope you guys. It's going to be about a six part series. Um, but and at the end, I probably will. If you guys want to go and work for this place, I will definitely at the end of the series leave it in the description box. This was a wonderful. To me, it was a wonderful place. Only thing I did not. The one thing I did not like, and I will tell you this about probably in the next video, is that I had to learn how to redo vitals because I had not did vitals for almost 17 years. But it was a good job. It was such a good job. And I will, if you are relating to anything on this video or in this chat or the story time, please leave a comment. Um, it's nice to know that there are places out there where you can fit in. I want the young ones to understand you have to find your place out there in the nursing world, in the nursing profession, in the medical profession. But once you found it, you will always want to stay. Um, you will always want to stay. What else do I have to say? If you're relating to anything in this story time, please leave your comments in the chat box. Everything that I am talking to you today about is in the description box. Reliance, guys, go to Reliance. I don't know if they do individual Reliance. You can do Reliance individually, or do you have to be employed by someone that uses the system? But I will look into it and I will let you know in the next story time. Guys, it was the most wonderful 6 months of my life. And I'm so glad that I went there and did what I did because I finally realized that you shouldn't let anybody abuse you at your job at all. It's just like a man. Sometimes a man is good, sometimes a man is bad. If it's a bad man, it takes you a little while to leave, but once you leave and you get a good man, you, you have something to compare it to. So I hope you guys have a nice day. This is Trisha Dunbar Campbell. This is a late Wednesday Coffee Talk, but this is a story time in between. We will have our next one on Thursday. Um, okay, Healthy Frog will be here in 2 weeks, guys. So we will have an interview with him, and that's going to be magnificent in itself. So I hope you guys have a nice day. Like I always say, wherever you go, whatever you do, let God guide your steps. Until next time, bye.